Greetings, adventurers. This is Lauren, your guild advisor, and it's been a while since I made a Danmachi video, but in this one we're going to round up a bunch of the news that came up recently. One involving a collaboration with Konosuba, though it's Japan only, a new manga announcement, and then the Danmachi Season 3 OVA that will be released next week. So let's get into it. So first up, yesterday Yen Press on their Twitter account announced that they will be picking up the Danmachi 2 manga, and I mentioned this in my Danmachi experience video, but basically Danmachi 2 is kind of a soft reboot of the manga adaptation because the original manga adaptation went on a hiatus in the middle of the Wargame arc, like it barely even started. So the reboot to Danmachi 2 manga starts from the Pleasure Quarter arc, and it will start to be available on October 2021, and that new manga artist is Taisei Yamauchi. And I kind of grown on this style. I haven't really read too much into the original manga adaptation, but I think I like the new manga art style a bit more. It's a bit cleaner in my eye. But the Danmachi manga is always in this weird spot to me because the source material is a light novel, and then we already have the anime adaptation. So I'm not sure what audience the manga adaptation kind of serves when the anime is well past the point of the Pleasure Quarter arc, but for people that want to see this in manga form, that's awesome. And next up on officially licensed stuff in terms of Danmachi, the Danmachi Season 3 OVA will be in English and released in multiple territories via HIDIVE, which is Sentai Filmworks streaming service. And HIDIVE is also available if you have a VRV account, and that's kind of this conglomerate thing between Crunchyroll and Rooster Teeth and all that. So if you have VRV, you'll be able to use HIDIVE to watch the Danmachi Season 3 OVA, which I mentioned a long time ago. Like, they announced this after Season 3 ended, and of course, I wasn't too high on it because, as I've expressed before, I'm not that high on the adaptation in terms of the anime for Danmachi Season 2 and 3, because they skip through some things, and then when you see them make more material via the OVA, like, oh, more animation with these OVAs, and then they just go into the fan service department. But I'm slowly making my peace with it. I'll tell you right now, the Season 2 OVA was not that good. It was embarrassingly pretty bad for even a fan service OVA, but I think this one is going to be a bit more fun because it involves a lot more characters. And you can read the territory list down here. It says it will be available on April 28th, 1700 UTC. For people in the US, that translates to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 a.m. Pacific. So again, Danmachi Season 3 OVA will be on HIDIVE on April 28th. Now, as for me covering the Danmachi Season 3 OVA, I'm thinking on either doing like a reaction type video where you just kind of see me the entire time. I have a little timer below showing where I am in the episodes. You can watch along with me. Or maybe I'll just like upload a compilation of like highlights of my reactions to this, because I don't think there needs to be like a review or anything fancy like that with the material that I'll have to sit through with this fan service OVA, and we'll see how it goes. And just a quick reminder, guys, Volume 17 just released in Japan, so be on the lookout for spoilers. Those of us that are caught up on the main series light novels, the latest one that released was Volume 15 back in, I believe it was like November. So be on the lookout for Volume 17 spoilers. Make sure you avoid that at all cost. Volume 16, I haven't really gone over this officially on YouTube, but I mentioned this on Twitter and my Discord. But Volume 16, the English translation, that is coming out on July 20th. So it's crazy how long it's taking for the Danmachi main series to get the translations. Like, it took almost a whole year from Volume 14 to 15. I don't know why. And it's taken about like 8 months to get Volume 16 out the door. So hopefully Volume 17 comes out faster than like 8-7 months like 16 is taking. And for the last bit of Danmachi related news, Danmachi is actually getting a collaboration with the Konosuba mobile game, Fantastic Days. Now, this is only in Japan right now, so don't be too excited like going into the App Store like, okay, time to play this DanMachi collab. I know a lot of you who played DanMMO like myself, we've been through collabs before. We were hoping for a Konosuba collab at some point in DanMMO. The last one we got was Strike the Blood, which I have said is very strange if you consider the game from a global perspective, because it was specifically a Strike the Blood 4 collaboration, and Strike the Blood Beyond Season 2 hasn't been officially localized, so it's a very weird spot to put a collaboration in terms of DanMMO, considering global audience. Many fans like myself would have wanted like a Konosuba collab, and it's cool that it's DanMachi's getting away Konosuba, but it's in the Konosuba mobile gacha game. But if you're not a stranger into going into the Japanese app stores and downloading them like on an emulator or BlueStacks or KyoApp, putting it on your phone like that, this would be something cool to see. Something to note, however, is that it's kind of cool seeing Bell, Cosmo, and Eyes all together on one screen. But on a more positive note, the Konosuba Fantastic Days mobile gacha game was announced to be published by Nexon, and it's supposed to be released globally at sometime in 2021. Here's the official Twitter account. Here's the official website, playkonosuba.com. You can enter in your email to get updates sent to you, and there's also links to their Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch channels. So if you're interested in a Konosuba gacha game, we are supposed to be getting one later on this year officially in English. And normally with these types of things, they do eventually localize the collabs that took place in the game. I think ReZero had one with this game, and of course you see that DanMachi is also getting one. So maybe sometime down the line, later this year or probably next year, we'll see that collab officially in English through the Konosuba game. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. So that was just a quick news update regarding DanMachi related stuff. If you guys aren't caught up in all that information, we got the DanMachi 2 manga releasing in October 2021. We got the DanMachi Season 3 OVA releasing on HIDIVE next week on April 28th. Be on the lookout for Volume 17 spoilers. Main Series Volume 16 comes out on July 20th. And then we have a Konosuba DanMachi collab in the Konosuba gacha game, but that's only in Japan at the moment. And I have some plans to do more DanMachi stuff in the summer, because it's really sparse until really Season 4 stuff comes along. Of course, I'll be reviewing DanMachi Volume 16 when it does release in July 20th. But over the summer, I am thinking about doing a Sword Oratoria light novel to anime comparison, because I'm really disappointed in Sword Oratoria's anime adaptation. Like, I actually stopped watching Sword Oratoria in the middle of it airing, because it was just painful, like comparing the Udea's fight from Volume 2 and seeing the animated version of that. It was just extremely disappointing. So I am thinking about doing a comparison between a light novel and anime for Sword Oratoria, and that's something I've been really thinking about, because Sword Oratoria really is unserved when it comes to DanMachi in general. It only got one season, and I think a big part of that is because of the subpar adaptation for the anime, and the rest of that storytelling has really just been relegated to the DanMachi mobile game. DanMMO, they actually continue where the anime left off. So if you were put off by the anime adaptation of Sword Oratoria, I really do think it deserves a second chance, mainly by experiencing the light novels. And again, I know not everyone is into reading, but seriously, just try to pick up a book and read it, guys, please, because Sword Oratoria is very deserving of attention. There's some spectacular highlight volumes, like Volume 6 about the Amazon twins, Volume 8 that's focused on Bet, Volume 9 goes a bit into Aiza's past. There's a lot of good stuff, and Volume 12 I like to call like almost like the Avengers Endgame of DanMachi, because Volume 12 of Sword Oratoria is crazy, and it definitely deserves to be read. If you are ever interested in seeing more DanMachi material, maybe you exhausted all the main series, you want more to read, definitely check out Sword Oratoria. Yeah, but that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this vid. I just want to keep you guys updated on DanMachi news. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and like the video, sub to the channel, follow me on Twitter, and join the Discord. And as always, continue enjoying your time adventuring Aurario and the dungeon. This is Lauren, your guild advisor, signing out.